Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to see one of the hacker rank problem, array left rotation. They are giving two type of data. One of data is integer, another one array type. The integer data type was denotes the number of rotation, which means here that t value was 2, which means two rotations. One goes here, that's one rotation, then two goes here, it's second rotation. The final output like this: 3, 4, 5, 1 and 2. For more clarification, I'm going to show a PPT. Okay, see, there's a three conditions. One condition is length array double equal to t, the length of array less than d or greater than d. These are all the three conditions. I will show how it comes. If just imagine the given value of array length is less than d, which means 1, 2, 3. The length of array is 3, the d value was 4. Here the condition was satisfied. So how the rotations was look like? The first rotation, the one goes here. After the first rotation, the output look like this. Then 2 goes here. After the second rotation, the output look like this. Then 3 goes here. After the third rotation, the output look like this. Then 1 goes here. After the fourth rotation, the output look like this. Here you see in the third rotation, after the third rotation, and the before the rotation value was same, which means the length of array w equal to d, the values after the rotation and before the rotation value was same. So simply you return the array value. So this is the one condition. You can see the another condition after the array, after this step, these are all the step, the before the rotation and after the same value of rotation was same. So after the fourth rotation we just simply go the one value. So this iteration was simply waste. For the time complexity, we are going to just take the remainder value of length of array and d modulo length of array is equal to 1. The first element, the 1, which means the first element was going here. Don't confuse the value 1 to 3. The 1 means the number of element. The first element first goes here. But the element index value was 0. Don't confuse. Index value was 0. But the number of element is the first element. This is second element. This is third element. But the index value was this is 0, this is 1, and this is 2. So don't confuse that. Then we're going to see the if length of array greater than d, which means the length was 5 and the number of rotation was 4 here, which means how the rotation was happening. The one goes here, 2, then 3, then 4, like this. The final output look like this, which means you can see clearly understand the first four elements, the first four rotations, four elements, four rotations was goes here. So this is the logic. Means see d in slicing, if put d, the d value was 4, which means it's inclusive. It's treated as a index value. So what is the index value? This is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then the 5 comes here. This is end part. If end nothing, it denotes it's automatically takes its end. Okay. Then plus array. This is start part was inclusive. Its default value was 0. Start with 0, 1, 2 and 3. Because of If the D value was 4, the 4 was not inclusive, it's exclusive in end position. If you know, if you very well about the slicing operations, you can easily understand. These are the conditions. We are going, let's jump to the code part. So here the code. First condition, if length array double equal to D, just simply return the array value. Elif length of array less than D, we have to find the remainder. So rem equal to D modulo length of array. Okay, then creating a new array equal to array, sorry, we're going to do a slicing operation. For understanding, I'm just comment the how the slicing was look like. Which means simply just put double colon, then this is the start part, this is the end part, this is the step. You may understand. Start was inclusive, end was exclusive. Okay, this is the basic syntax. Okay, we are going to the start. If start with find the remainder, and remainder the number of elements comes here. Okay, so simply put rim. The rim value was 1. If for example, if takes the length of is 3 and rotation was 4, the remainder was 1. If we put one value here, the one was not inclusive, it's exclusive. It's treated as a index value. So its default value was 0 here, start position. Start default value was 0, end was default value was end, the end of the element. Okay, so just simply put the rim. The first element was comes here, then exclusive after the rim, which means exclusive one value, which means it's treated as a index value. The rm was 1, so it start with the index value of 1, not 0. Don't confuse, just simply return the array. Okay, else, which means length of array greater than d. Okay, length of array greater than, so create new array. Just simply, you know, I'm showing you, number of rotations, number of elements comes back. Okay, this is the concept. So just, okay, plus number of rotations was comes back, which means d is the number of rotation. If d was 4, if you put 4 here in slice method, how the slice method understand this? This is the value was 4. The 4 was not inclusive, it was exclusive. So the index value start with what? Default value was 0, 0, 1, 2, and 3. D value was exclusive. So here the D value was start. So if D was 4, the fourth element, not the fourth element, if the fifth element was comes here, which means it's treated as an index value. If D was 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 elements, fifth element, the fourth index was start here. So simply return the newer. See, this code was more time complexity. There is no for loop. For your interview purpose, this type of code is only help you. Just run the code. Okay, sample test case was passed. Then submit the code. Here, all test case was passed. Thank you for watching. For more videos, please subscribe our channel. I will give the link in description.